As we progress on the journey of life, we accumulate a baggage of wisdom that we often wish we had known earlier. Imagine if, at 20 years old, we had all the knowledge that will be shared in this video. Watch until the end, and you will understand what I am saying. When you reach the age of 40, certain truths that shape our existence become clear. Today, I invite you to explore 40 fundamental truths that transcend the boundaries of time and experience. Each one offers a guiding light, a compass to navigate the turbulent waters of life, regardless of the age or phase we are in. So, get ready for a journey of discovery and reflection that will transform your perspective. Starting with number 1. If you treat yourself badly, you will unconsciously seek and tolerate other people who also treat you badly. If you treat yourself with dignity and respect, you will only tolerate other people who also treat you with dignity and respect. Number 2. The only way to feel better about yourself is to do things worth feeling good about. Respect is not given. Number 3. The only failure is not trying. The only rejection is not asking. The only mistake is not risking anything. Success and failure are confusing concepts that exist only in your mind before you do something, not afterward. After the fact, everything will be a mix of both. The only real failure is doing nothing. Number 4. No one will come to save you. Nothing will solve all your problems. No goal, no achievement, no relationship, no one will ever fix you. You will always feel a bit inadequate and somewhat dissatisfied with your life. There's nothing wrong with feeling that way. On the contrary, it might be the most normal thing about you. Number 5. Be the partner you want to have. If you want a healthy and fit partner, be healthy and fit yourself. If you want a loyal and trustworthy partner, be loyal and trustworthy yourself. Put another way, would you date yourself? If not, that's a problem. Number 6. The most valuable things in life accumulate over a long period. I'm talking about health, wealth, knowledge, confidence. These achievements can be frustrating when young because they are built slowly. However, if we start cultivating them early and persist, by the time we reach our 30s and 40s, we will reap the rewards of an incredible life. Number 7. The most exciting and attractive things in life usually have the opposite dynamic. They start extremely captivating, but over time, their appeal diminishes. When young, we are often distracted by social media, sex, drugs, alcohol, video games, gambling, vacations, and other distractions. While the first experience may be incredible, satisfaction decreases over time. Number 8. If you can't refuse the distractions that excite you, then you are not focused enough on what really matters. In a world full of stimuli and opportunities, the ability to say no is crucial. If you are not struggling to reject options, you probably haven't prioritized correctly what is important to you. Number 9. Taking responsibility for all your problems may seem daunting, but it actually alleviates more suffering than it creates. Many assume that taking responsibility for all the pain in life will only bring more anguish. However, the more responsibility you accept, the more empowered you become to deal with that pain. Number 10. You give power to whom you blame. When you blame someone else for your problems, you are giving them power over you. You are allowing them to define and dictate your happiness and well-being. That is stupid, so don't do it. It's not worth it. Number 11. If you have to tell someone you are something, then you are not. A rich man doesn't feel the need to show people he is rich. An intelligent man doesn't feel the need to tell people he is intelligent. A confident person doesn't need to show people they are confident. They simply are. Don't say it, be it. Number 12. Motivation is not the cause of action, but the effect. If you want to feel motivated to do something, Take the smallest possible step to do it and let the momentum carry you forward. Number 13. Love is not the cause of commitment, but the effect. You don't wait until you have a perfect relationship to commit to someone. You commit to someone to create the perfect relationship. Number 14. Passion is not the cause of good work, but the effect. You don't wait until you find something you love to do. You learn to do something well, and the process of developing competence and skill makes you fall in love with it. Number 15. The person you marry is the person you fight with. The house you buy is the house you fix. The dream job you accept is the job you stress over. Everything comes with inherent sacrifice. Everything that makes us feel good will inevitably also make us feel bad. Number 16. A happy life is not a life without stress. It's a life of meaningful stress. Number 17. Don't see exercise as a trade-off for something. You don't train to lose a few pounds or earn that burger and ice cream. With that mentality, you will quickly lose motivation and give up. Instead, see exercise as an investment. For every unit of energy you put in, you will receive multiple units of energy back. The problem is that these units of energy you receive will be distributed over weeks, months, and years. That's why exercising intensely occasionally is far inferior to exercising a little bit every day. Number 18. Trust people. Most of them are good, and although you may get hurt or embarrassed sometimes, the alternative is much worse. Number 19. There is no life without problems. Warren Buffett has financial problems. A homeless person has financial problems. Buffett's financial problems are more desirable than the homeless person's. Problems don't just disappear. They are traded and upgraded for better problems as you grow and evolve. The solution to today's problem will be the seed of tomorrow's problem. Number 20. Growth rarely comes with joy and celebration. On the contrary, growth is often painful to some extent, involving loss. Loss of your old values, your old behaviors, your old loves, your old identity. Change always brings a component of sadness, so don't avoid suffering. Number 21. Statistically speaking, a normal person is not physically healthy, is emotionally anxious and depressed, socially lonely, and financially in debt. Don't be normal. Number 22. If you can't say no, then your yes means nothing. We are defined by what we give up, by what we sacrifice, and by what we reject. If you sacrifice nothing and reject nothing, then you have no identity. You are just a reflection of the preferences and demands of the people around you. In other words, if you don't decide who you are, other people will decide for you. Number 23. Be careful about defining your identity. It is a self-constructed mental prison, confining you to a life of desperate search and discovery of things to validate everything you chose to become. Define yourself as freely and ambiguously as possible. You will feel less defensive about the world and be willing to change when necessary. Number 24. Don't make assumptions about people. You have no idea what they have been through. Don't make assumptions about yourself either. The last person we are objective about is ourselves. Number 25. No one thinks about you as much as you think about yourself. Whatever the reason for your insecurity, it's likely that 99% of the people around you haven't even noticed. This is because everyone is too busy thinking about themselves. This may seem a bit depressing, but it's actually liberating. It means you are judged far less than you think. Number 26. Confidence doesn't come from the expectation of success, but from comfort with failure. There is a word for someone who feels the need to succeed at everything: a narcissist. Number 27. Develop the willingness to be hated. This will give you the freedom to do what needs to be done, even if it is unpopular. Number 28. You cannot be a transformative presence for some people without also being a complete joke to others. Part of the price of making an impact is some hatred, and usually that hatred is proportional to the impact. Number 29. Use dental floss and sunscreen every day. Look, I know I sound like your mother now, but believe me, in 20 years, you will be grateful. Number 30. Extraordinary results come from the repetition of common actions over an unusual period. Any instant success is secretly the result of working quietly in obscurity for years, if not decades. Number 31. Choosing a partner is not a matter of romance. You are also choosing a confidant, a career counselor, a therapist, an investor, a teacher, a travel companion, a roommate, a best friend, and a business partner. No, I'm not saying your partner should be all these things, but whether you like it or not, your partner will become all these things. A relationship is like that, so choose wisely. Number 32. Don't overestimate romantic love. Love solves relationship problems. It doesn't make trust issues disappear. The truth is, love can both hurt and heal. It's an amplifier. It makes a good relationship better and a bad relationship much worse. Don't get me wrong, love is great. Love is beautiful when it works well, but for a healthy relationship, love alone is not enough. Number 33. Trust is the currency of all relationships. Every good relationship is built on years of trust. Every failed relationship fails because of broken trust. Therefore, honesty and integrity are the backbone of a life of healthy relationships and, consequently, happiness. Dishonesty and lack of integrity may gain in the short term, but you lose in the long term, so for heaven's sake, stop it. Number 34. Speaking of which, if all your relationships have the same problem, then newsflash, you are the problem. Number 35. There are no bad emotions, only constructive or destructive ways to handle them. One of the most useful things you can learn in your life is how to recognize your emotions and what they are trying to tell you. Every emotion has a function. Anger, grief, sadness, joy, fear, and anxiety all have a function. The problem is not that we feel these emotions, but how we react to them. Number 36. Learn to see people beyond superficial appearances. If all you value in a person is their appearance or what they can do for you, you will suffer when that changes. People change. Situations change. If you only love people for what they are now, you won't love them at all in the future. Learn to value people for the subtler and deeper aspects of their personality and character. It will give you a great foundation for life and protect you from most of the pain. Number 37. You are going to die someday. You and everyone you love will die. You will live many tragedies throughout your life. You will suffer and you will lose. It is inevitable. This is not a warning, but a reminder of the essential futility of being overly serious about everything. There are few real rules in life. Everything you do, you choose to do or not do. It's all arbitrary and temporary, and you have little to lose in the end. Number 38. The meaning of life is whatever you want it to be. The purpose of life is whatever you want it to be. There is no universal meaning or purpose. There is no correct answer to these questions. The freedom to choose is scary, but the only alternative is to have someone else choose for you. Number 39. We will all be forgotten. It's just a matter of time. Our works, our actions, our reputations, our relationships, all will disappear in a moment. When you understand and accept this, you will have the power to see your life for what it is and live it freely. you will stop thinking about what you should be and become who you want to be. Finally, number 40. The most important habit is choosing the right habits. Aristotle said it best. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Embrace the present, for that's where life truly unfolds. Until our next mindful encounter.